in this video we're going to be looking at expanding algebraic expressions. So when you hear the word expand, you think we need to remove the brackets, and we do this by using multiplication. So expand means to remove the brackets using multiplication. So a question may say expand the following algebraic expression. So the symbol that we actually don't see, that is between the number and the bracket, is a times symbol. So what you're actually doing is multiplying each term on the outside with each term in the inside. So 2 times x gives me 2x, and then 2 times positive 4 gives me positive 8. So this is the expanded form of the algebraic expression that we started. Right? Let's look at another example. Okay, let's say that we've got 4 brackets 3y take 2. The term on the outside multiplies. 4 times 3 is 12, and we've got a y there, so 4 times 3y is 12y. 4 times 2 gives me 8. Now the 4 at the front is a positive, and a positive with a negative gives me a negative. So that's why it's 12y take 8. So a little note that you can take away from this is when you are actually multiplying and dividing, if you have the same symbol, so 2 positives, 2 negatives, you will always get a positive. If you have different symbols, you will always get a negative. So if we can take that and use that when we're expanding brackets, then it will make it a bit easier when we deal with negative numbers. Let's look at another example. Okay, let's say that we have negative 2 multiplied by x plus 3. This whole term on the outside multiplies in. 2 times x, or 1x if you prefer, is just 2x. We've got different symbols, so it's going to be negative 2x. Then we've got 2 times 3, which is 6, and I have different symbols here, and different symbols give me a negative. So that's my expanded answer. Let's do another one. Let's say we have, let's go with 5y multiplied by 2, take away 3y. Okay, the whole term on the outside, 5 times 2 is 10, so this will give me 10y. These two are different symbols, so I will get a negative here. 5 times 3 is 15, and then y times y is where I get the y squared. All right, let's look at some brackets that look a bit different or different forms. So let's say, for example, we have 3 plus 4 is 5. So 3, that's out the front here. Just leave that alone. So BIMDAS says we do brackets first. We actually can't do anything with the brackets. There are no indices, so we deal with the multiplication first. So you leave that 3 alone, and you deal with your multiplication. 4 times x gives me 4x. 4 times negative 5 gives me negative 20. From there, we then put our like terms together. So the terms that we can put together are our numbers. 3 take 20 gives me 4x, take away 17. So always remember, you leave the number at the front by itself, leave it alone. You just multiply the number that's directly next to the brackets. All right, we'll do one more. Let's say we have a question that gives me 2 take away 3, x plus 7. So that 2 will stay by itself. These two multiply give me negative 3x. These two multiply, we've got different symbols, so I will get a negative 21. Putting my like terms together, 2 take 21 gives me negative 19, and I've got to take away 3x. I'll look at one last example of a different form. Okay, so let's have a look if you've got 2 outside of x take 3 plus 3 outside of x plus 5. You would do each bracket separately. So this 2 and this x will multiply together. That gives me 2x. 2 times negative 3 gives me negative 6. You've done that bracket, so you leave that bit alone. You've done that section. Now you do with your next section. A positive 3 multiplied by an x gives me a positive 3x. And these two multiplied together give me 15. I put my like terms together. 2x plus 3x gives me 5x. Negative 6 plus 15 gives me a positive 9. Last example. So a common mistake that is made is in this example that I'm giving you here. So let's say we go with negative 3, 2x take 1, take away plus 6. Right, with this question, These two multiply. I've got a negative and a positive, so I'm going to get a negative 6x. These two will give me a positive 3. Leave it alone. You've dealt with that. That's done. This bit here, a lot of people actually tend to just get rid of the brackets. So we actually can't do that because there is a number next to the brackets, and it's 1. So you actually need to multiply out your negative 1. Negative 1 times x gives me negative x. And these two multiply and give me negative 6. Putting my like terms together, negative 6 take x is negative 7x. And 3